Hello. Hi. Oh, I should definitely check to see if the microphone's working. It looks like it is. It's turned all the way up. Love that for us. I feel like the game looks a little bit low, but maybe it's not. It's not. Anyways. Hi, hello, welcome in. It is time for more Rise of the Golden Idol. I'm so excited. I think about this game too much. Anyway, how's your Monday going? I guess I'm gonna go ahead and jump on in, and more people will join, I'm sure. Oh, chapter 1, chapter 3, the machine. Okay, chapter 3, the machine. All right, let's see what we're looking at here. I really do wish my neighbors would really be considerate about how hard they are walking. This is why I need like a townhome that's just me, with no one above me. Someone can be next to me, but they need to be quiet. Anyways, we have a guy that looks like he's about to do something that's going to make his hand get blown off. I don't know if that's accurate, but it feels like it is. Anyway, tell me how you're doing. I'm having a good week so far. It's Monday. It is what it is. I went driving today. Didn't really feel like it was worth it. Also, I don't know why they cut the rates that drivers are getting paid. Feels like it's been cut in half. So, good thing I start a job soon. Hello. Hello. Ah! Wait, are you calling me boo? Or are you saying boo? Or are you trying to scare me? That's the real question. Because I will change how I react to that. Either you're saying boo, hate Mondays. Okay, that makes sense. Today's fine. I probably could have not gone driving and would have been fine, but here we are. You can call me boo. I'll call you boo boo. It would be weird. Boo is not a term that I necessarily use, unironically. Anyways, let's get on into it. It's a lot of reading. Ignition just makes me think about R. Kelly's song remixed to Ignition. He sang so much comparing women to cars. It was so weird. Anyway, Ignition, a dangerous technology, is unleashed. Unleashed it. Yeah, this is how you die, my guy. You're holding that too close to your face. Let's see who he is. This is chaos. I hope this is the right fire extinguisher. I should really have my reading glasses. Are those just for decoration, my guy? What is the point of not having your glasses? You know what? Whatever. Extra physical laboratory. Laboratory? Access card. All right. We got guy with card. Love that for us. We got a cart with some cheesy corn chips. Sounds like Doritos. Doritos sound really good right now. I'm not a huge fan of them to begin with, but I'm kind of hungry for something that's not rice or ramen. Anyway, cleaning supplies on a cleaning cart. Janitor was having a good time. All right, we got lockers. Manager and board president inspection on the 18th. Unlock lab door. They won't have active swipe cards. Oriel looking into precise origins of parts. Jack to clean glassware. Lab staff reduced by 1. Eugene now on janitorial duties. Thank goodness. All right. Let us continue. Dr. Westlake. I assume all these people have just like the weirdest of voices. Dr. Westlake, thank you for once again bringing your concerns to the board. Again, we take the professionalism of our managerial staff seriously and have taken your complaint into consideration. However, we courteously remind you that this is inappropriate to publicly accuse a direct superior of workplace intoxication. Mr. Spender expects a formal apology. No further follow-up is required. Sincerely, Nathan Hoyle, board president. First of all, publicly accuse someone, shame them. Put all the shame on them. Don't do stupid things like get drunk at work. That's all I'm saying. You get publicly shamed if you do something stupid like that. I mean, this is the time before Uber. What were you going to do? Call a taxi in a small town? No, thank you. You have to call up someone you know. And if you don't know anyone, walk. Anyway, overqualified, ignored. Our seminars will activate your true potential, exposing you to a new world of corporate opportunity. Crawley leadership training, all for 4 easy payments of $439.99. All right, first locker, kind of boring, a little bit shameful. They didn't take care of the issue, but you know what? It's fine. Storage box is labeled Harmony Foundation. All right, so Tessa comes back. All right, Miss Len's Lake Finest Whiskey. We got a fingerprint. We got... Okay, just fingerprint. I don't know why they gave us 2 things to show us that it's a fingerprint. Okay. Cool. We have a new thing that we have to now fill out. I love that the addition of more things to fill out to get the whole story. That's fun. All right. Yeet. Okay, we got... I was going to say a jacket, but then it's for Jack. And I can't say it's a Jack for jacket. It's a jacket for Jack. It's a coat for Jack. A book titled Organic Chemistry, 3rd edition. Ugh, that sounds hard. All carbon-based stuff. Book titled Key Mechanical Theory. What are these people? What is this person studying? And need both hands to complete circuit. High conductivity structural elements provide support, no effect on operation. This is fascinating because this is definitely going to be useful. I guarantee it. I don't know. I sound like the guy from Men's Warehouse is like, I guarantee it. At the end of every commercial. I can't get as low as he can because, you know, he's probably taller and also has man voice. Be ready. June 18th. Feels like a threat. Feels like a real threat. Leonard Gravis. Could have said Graves, but Gravis is fine. How to Make Friends, Keep Them, and Use Them. That's a terrible title for a book. From the author of Caught Them Off Guard. Once again, a terrible title for a book. What is this person writing about, bro? What? Okay. The Harmony Foundation. Enter a state of true harmony. Repair your emotional divides. Maybe. And let's keep in mind, we have a whole other room to go to, I assume, where the fire is that he's trying to get this extinguisher, you know, to work. All right, June 18th. Oh, I opened it. No. I apparently didn't open this. Oh, I didn't gather that. What do you mean? I did too. That's fine. All right, we got some glazes. And then we got a book titled Primary Sources. Studies Lemuria, 1200 to 1300. All right. Lemurian Cultural Investigation. The archaeological sites of Xenopolis. Okay. We have another fingerprint in blue ink. We have writing in blue. Reminder of OPIG's zero alcohol let's read. Policy. We will not have another Reynolds fiasco. No testing. Awaiting board approval. Stay behind caution tape. Still don't know why lab has been so cold lately. Dress warm. That's funny. So some things went down. Someone brought in some alcohol when there's definitely a policy about no alcohol because of the Reynolds incident. And now we've had Reynolds incident all over again, and history's just repeating itself. It's terrible. Okay, a whole person's on fire. At least the lab's a little bit warmer. All right. We got fingerprint. But maybe not from this guy, even though his hand is right there. But you'd think it would be his fingerprint. But maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's all a farce. Testing approved. Mary. Nope, let's try that again. Marie. What do you mean? What was a wild statement? There's a bit of a delay, and I'm just talking, reading, and responding to what I'm reading. I don't know what there was. Oh, I didn't really. It is pretty diabolical. It's at least warmer in here now. Poor dude's on fire, and I'm like, I mean, it's warm now. We don't have to worry about dressing up a little bit more. Yes, yeah, unhinged. That's what I'll call that. Uh, Thank you for acknowledging it, though. I love it. All right, Marie, Tim, stop bickering so we can talk budget. He's not even paying attention to the fact that there's a dude on fire. He's just like, we got to talk money now because this is working great. Okay, let's see what he's thinking. This wasn't supposed to ow. Okay, so yeah, he is on fire. I don't know if he's gonna survive this. But and no one seems concerned about him except for the guy with the fire extinguisher. That's wild. All right. Such power. Fascinating. I think that's shut it down. I don't know why that was awkward. An instant camera. I guess Polaroid is an actual brand and you don't want to call it that. Okay. Okay. We have the more fingerprints, different fingerprints, and then we have the puzzle. Another fingerprint. Oh. They took all the parts. They didn't put it all together because this would have been easier to see, but you know what? This is fine. It was still successful. It set someone on fire. This is definitely an increase of the fire matter. And yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Well, once again, someone else unconcerned about the man on fire. Dr. Nowak lab notes. Device function unknown danger equals question mark. I love how it says equals question mark. Metals identified. High reactivity and conductivity. That's not identifying metals, but okay. Dr. Toussaint says parts Lemurian in origin. Obviously, this has been, it may not be obvious to them. We happen to play through the original game of the case of the Golden Idol, so we know where it comes from. Fully reconstructed, ready to test. No test before board approval. Danger high potential. MW. Okay. Mr. Marmot relegated. Laboratory access card revoked. He might be incompetent, but his fumbling did more than we've been allowed to. I wish I could do follow-up testing, but I can only record my observations from a distance. So Dr. Nowak is the one that was dead in the street in the very first scene of this game. One would think he was hit by a car, but it turns out he actually fell from the bridge. Okay, we have a fingerprint discovered. All right, love that. Someone's just touching all the things. Not a single person out here wearing gloves. It's a laboratory. Wear gloves. But I guess this is in the 70s. I don't know if gloves were a common thing. I mean, it was like the 1920s when we figured out we needed to wash our hands before putting our hands in other people. Anyways, gloves. Use them. You're blaming me? I vouched for you. I said you could handle this, and you couldn't even control your team. Whine and whine. What, the experiment worked? I saw you touch the machine. You're sabotaging my work. It's the Reynolds pitch all over again. Oh, is he the drunk one? He must be the drunk one. All right, let's get out of that room, because fire sound was actually kind of relaxing. It's a little bit ASMR for me. All right, let's see what we're working with. We got words. We got prints. And we got controls. And we got names. And we got events. And we got hierarchy. And we got story. We got all the things. All right, let's start with words, obviously. Let's undo these. We'll keep these. also feel like we don't. Well, the prince we need names for, so maybe we should figure out names first. Um, okay. I absolutely read everything and did not consume any of the information. Let's try that again. All right. So okay. Oriel looking into precise origins of parts. Jack to clean glassware. Lab staff reduced by one. Eugene now on janitorial duties. Okay. Okay. Nathan Hoyle. And this is for Dr. Westlake and Mr. Spender. So Mr. Spender must be the okay. That's why we have this. All right, so Mr. Spender must be this guy talking about the rent being. She's referring to the Reynolds thing in regards to him. So let's make a logical thing. Say this is Mr. Spender. Nathan Hoyle, board president. Board president seems like this guy. He's the one that's like, all right, we need to get people or money. So let's assume this is Nathan Hoyle. These are all assumptions. We won't know until it's correct. Oriel is definitely this person. You know what? Incorrect. It's this guy. We know this guy. He was in the puzzle last week. That's Oriel Toussaint. All right. So let's see. We have, let's just look at this one more time. Nope, not that. This. Jack to clean glassware. Eugene now on janitorial duties. Eugene Spender? Eugene Spender. Eugene Spender. Leonard Graves. Well, that wasn't a name we got either, so ignore it. All right. These are his reading glasses. So this is Oriel's because he forgot his glasses. That's our clue to figuring out at least one guy. All right, so let's grab his name. Toussaint. Okay. Because he was in the previous puzzle. Okay. What's this? Harmony Foundation? Of course. It's always Harmony Foundation. Organic chemistry, key mechanical theory, and Decode. Don't know why the lab has been so cold lately. Dress warm. Okay. We also have blue ink. Apparently each of these are different prints, so that's nice to know. Storage boxes labeled Harmony Foundation. Mistland's Finest Whiskey. We have some Doritos. Honestly, still a vibe. Cleaning supplies, bag of cheesy corn chips. Okay, let's go. Well, did he have anything else? Okay, let's go out. Man, they're doing a lot. Marie and Tim. Okay. We have names for these two bickering people. So this might be Tim Spender and Marie someone. Okay, let's also turn off prints. We don't have anything to go off of on that. Okay, so we have access card, extra physical. He has a camera. He has an instant camera. And we know nothing about that guy. Noak. Is that a name? Yes, we do have a name for that. Dr. Toussaint says parts Lemurian in origin. Great. Mr. Marmot, a relegated laboratory access card revoked. One of these people doesn't have an access card. I mean, he shouldn't because he's a board president. He has one, he does not. This is Marmot. Marmot. Sure, we'll go with that. He kind of looks like a marmot. He might be incompetent, but his fumbling did more than we've been allowed to. MW. Who is MW? No test before board approval. Danger potentially high. MW. Let's see what our names say. Do we have a name that starts with M and a name that's in MW something Westlake? MW. But we don't have a first name that begins with M either. Marie Westlake. I saw you touch the machine. You're sabotaging my work. It's the Reynolds pitch all over. He doesn't have a card either. So, Spender or Marmot. I'm not sure where they are on these, but they're there. He touched the machine. So whoever this is touched either this side. No. He touched this side. So if we assume this is still Tim Spender, then that means I feel confident in putting Tim Spender on the beaker. Nope, on the machine. Where's the machine one? I don't know. Okay, so you're just not going to do the thing? What? But two people touched this one. Huh. Wait, are we not being asked to look at this one? Am I losing my mind? Oh, everyone's fingerprints are there. Okay. Okay. So does this mean he was relegated to janitorial duties? It's the Reynolds pitch all over again. I feel like we need to learn more about what that means. Such power, fascinating. I think that shut it down. Okay, so the person who was really into organic chemistry, key mechanical theory. Leonard Graves, that's hilarious. Lab staff reduced by one. Eugene now on janitorial. Oh wait, there's a Eugene too. Maybe Eugene. No, that's not Eugene. We already know that for sure. I was thinking this guy. Get out of here. I was thinking this guy was Eugene, but no, we definitely have him. I'm gonna switch that out. Switch these names out. Might be wrong. I'll switch them back. And then okay. Let's try and figure out who owns this coat. Says it's Jack. Both hands, one hand. Both hands needed to complete the circuit. This feels like this guy. So this feels like Jack. So we're going to make this Jack, which means that's going to put Eugene here. You know what? I'm going to go back to my original thought. If it's wrong, we'll fix it. And then we have Jack. We don't know. Do we have any more information? No, not on this guy. Nothing, because he's screaming about being on fire, obviously. Relegated laboratory card. Access revoked. See, this is telling me this is probably either Mr. Marmot. You know what? I don't know if Spender... Oh, wait. Let's go back to this first one, because I think there was something important here. Workplace intoxication. Dr. Westlake, thank you once again, bringing your concerns. Oh, I didn't realize I could just do this with spacebar. That's kind of frustrating. Okay, Dr. Westlake, Marie Westlake, feels good about that. Mr. Spender expects a formal apology. Could be him, but they're also bickering back and forth, which makes sense. But also, Marmot had his lab card revoked, and he had one. So I don't know who this guy is still. Either this is Tim Marmot or Tim Spender. He has a card, so he's not Marmot. This could be Jack Nowak. And you know what? Let's give it a shot. Holy cow. First try. Are you kidding me? That's insane. What? This brings me great joy. All right. Great. Now, to figure out next steps, I guess we're going to go on to the prints. We don't need this for that. All right, so in here, okay, let's start with the first one. Get out of here. All right, the print's not found on there. This is Dr. Westlake's. This is the ladies. We have no prints in here. We do have a print here. All right, let's go on to the next one. We have Jack. This belongs to Jack. You know, that guy was taking a lot of pictures. That makes sense. Okay. No fingerprint. Stop that. No fingerprints, though. Okay. He does organic chemistry, which makes me think he would be the one to touch this. Jack Novak. All right, let's try that again. All right, and then we have this. I think once we figure out everyone's fingerprints, then we're going to be able to figure out that control fingerprint situation. Okay, so we're going to leave this for now. We're going to go back out. All right, we're going to go look at this one. Harmony Foundation. All right, terrible book. All right, so we know this is Oriel Toussaint. This is all cultural, anthropological stuff, which makes sense. Whoever was writing things up here, and I assume that's supposed to be like handwritten because we have the same blue here. Did we see anyone with blue hands, blue fingers, blue anything over here? No kind of straightforward clue. Though we do have can we make the assumption that this fingerprint belongs to Nathan Hoyle? Let's do that. Let's make the assumption that this belongs to Nathan Hoyle. Let's what even here's the question. What is that bright colored thing? Is that in okay, that's where this came from. This has a orange fingerprint on it. I saw you touch the machine. You're sabotaging my work. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Why, hello there, picture of a crook. We've just gone through all the things, but we have figured out who everyone else is in a feat that I've never seen before. So let me just review. So this guy, we started in this room. This guy has an extinguisher. And so we searched around. We found a lot of clues. We're finding fingerprints in all these clues too. Like we have these signs that are written in blue, but we also have this broken blue ink pen. And that left a fingerprint. But you can't see any ink on anyone's hands. We also have a thing of whiskey in here because someone was drunk. And I assume the same person who is drunk is also eating Doritos off of the janitor cart. No one is wearing gloves in a lab setting. Interesting. Oh, interesting. I got it. These boxes belong to the Harmony Foundation, and whoever's locker this is also Harmony Foundation lover. Truly. This is taking us back to either before the very first scene of the game where the guy was laying on the ground in the snow because it looked like he got hit by a car, but it turns out he fell off a bridge. That guy is alive and well here. This is the guy that we saw at the auction. This is Oriel Toussaint from last week. And then we have the board member, not a single person except for Oriel. Right, true. I love good Tumblrism. Anyways, this guy's on fire. This is the lab. They have the moderately assembled golden idol. It set this guy on fire. Mr. Novak, or Dr. Novak, this guy, because we already know this, and I'm so proud of this fact. What? Why can I guess I closed everything down aggressively. Okay. All right. So that was Oriel Toussaint. So no one seems to be concerned about this guy, aka Eugene Marmot, on fire, except for Oriel, because Oriel is a good guy. Dr. Novak has notes up here talking about the device function unknown danger ? Metals identified high reactivity and conductivity, not an actual identification. Toussaint says parts are Lemurian in origin, things we already knew because we played the other game, but that's fine. Fully reconstructed, ready to test. Dr. Marmot relegated, laboratory access card revoked. Except he got it back because he has a card now. Oh, no, he didn't. That's right. This guy's drunk. And he wants an apology from her for publicly saying that he was drunk. And there's a beaker. This guy studies organic chemistry, so I assume that he's dealing with the beaker. Though there is one guy that's Jack is washing the glass. So this is Jack's fingerprint, which I already figured out. It's right there. I figured out that's Jack Novak already. This guy, Oriel Toussaint, in the other room, he said he needed his reading glasses. Those were still in his locker. That's his fingerprint. Nathan Hoyle, for some reason, goodness gracious, he his hands touching here. This is where his thumb was just now, so you can only make the assumption that's his thumb. And then we're still looking for three more fingerprint identifiers. This is on the Harmony Foundation book, and this is on that spilt pen situation, and I'm still not sure where this one is again. Anyways, this guy also doesn't have a lab card. Was she the one that wrote those books? Now that I think about it, Marie Westlake. Nope, not that one. Not that book. These books. No, not these books either. Eugene now on janitorial duties. So he shouldn't have been in there in the first place. Those glasses are Oriel's, this guy, trying to actually help the guy on fire, unlike everyone else. I'm still... why am I struggling at finding that book again? Or the Westlake books that were written by someone. Leonard Graves. What? Am I losing my mind? Did I just make things up? Okay. More Harmony Foundation stuff. And we know this is Jack's because his name is on the tag. Because that's a real grown-up thing to do. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not judging anyone. I don't care either. Oriel looking into precise origin of parts. Exactly. That's as it should. Manager and board president inspection on the 18th. Today must be the 18th. Unlock lap door. They won't have active swipe cards, which is why these other two dudes are in here. They shouldn't have been able to get in. That solves that little mystery. Okay, so maybe it was on someone. He has a camera. That's the clue to figure out who he was, aside from, well, I mean, I guess you needed that. This, you can't even control your team. I said you can handle this. All right. I saw you touch the machine. You're sabotaging my work. It's the Reynolds pitch all over again. So apparently Reynolds was drunk at work and messed up some stuff. And so they're real upset about it. We will not have another Reynolds fiasco. Still don't know why lab has been so cold lately. Dress warm. Not anymore. Man on fire warming up the place. He's a hot body. All right, stay behind caution tape. Okay. Everyone's at least, unless he, you know what, I'm guessing he didn't stay behind the caution tape. Anyway, he's worried about money. So this is Marie and Tim. This is Eugene. And, yeah. Why does it feel like it's missing something here? But maybe it's just how it's typed. I don't know. Anyways. Let's see. Print. That's what we're working on. Where did these... Like, I don't know where this print right here is. Like, where is this one from? We know this was from the book. Just got to find it again. Yeah. I mean, he could have been closer to the tape or over the line, but unknown because he's now running away in fear of his life. We hope it goes well. How to make friends, keep them, and use them. Harmony Foundation. This is not Marie's. Okay, so if this is Tucson's, Marie's, and Jack, then this just leaves. Well, the Be Ready suggests that this is a manager. Repair your emotional divides into a true state of harmony. Okay, so from the author of Caught Them Off Guard, this might be Tim Spenders. I'm willing to go with that. This one, Marie Westlake. There's nothing that would suggest that this should be hers. Yeah, that book is definitely management. This. Am I just missing something? Where is this? Cleaning supplies. That's his card. Harmony Foundation. There's a whiskey. Oh, wait, hold up. That changes everything. He's the drunk one. Oh. Could it be? But it's not the same. Maybe he's not the... No, Spender's the drunk one. Why is the pin broken? I was thinking maybe it is. Okay, and then the pin must be Eugene. No, it's not. Okay. And then we'll put Eugene on this one. He was accused of being drunk, but he may not have been the actual drunk one. Okay, so then maybe there was no, we're still incorrect on that. Okay, let's go look real quick. No, I don't have a double Hoyle on here. This still feels like Tim Spender. No. This is the book about management. Let's put him over here. Let's put... It might just be something so weird. Who are we missing? We have Jack, Oriel. We need Marie still. Oh. All right. We figured that one out. Fantastic. This is... Ooh, now we get to compare all the fingerprints. I guess we don't need this. All right, we need to compare the fingerprints on the control to see who pressed what and why things went so wrong, and there's a guy on fire. Okay. I guess there's only 4 things to be touched. We have a smear of orange. So the smear of orange is Eugene. Okay, we don't need names. Great. We can just use pictures. Love that for us. All right, Eugene. And then we have the flowy one. That's Jack, as it should be. Then we have, I think... This is so incredibly small. I think Eugene was on this one. Oh, wait, you can only put them on there once? No, you can put them on there twice. Incorrect. Tim Spender. He's on this one. And then we have... Oh, no, he was here. Then we have a point going out this way with a triangle. Nah, that's incorrect. I was thinking, okay. So he completed the circuit, which is why he's the one on fire. Bro, it does not pay to be on fire, I guess. Okay, we don't have anything about that. Okay. Whew. We still have 2 things that haven't even started filling in for us to work on. All right, let's go get our words. Let's get our event. Okay. This is Tim Spender's team. I wish they'd just give me a picture to work with. Tim Spender's team worked to activate, reconstruct the Golden Idol. Oh. The controls the device. After performing tests without approval, Tim Spender had his access card revoked. On the day of the board inspection, the device was activated to allow the lab was unlocked to allow Nathan Hoyle and Tim Spender to enter. This gave blank the blank to join them. Okay. This gave Eugene Marmot the opportunity to follow them in. This feels like I've never read before in my life, by the way. It's just me filling in the blanks as I read. When Eugene Marmot used both hands to activate, to touch when Eugene Marmot used one hand to touch the controls of the device, It. He caught fire. It. What? Activated. Okay. I think we have names incorrect. Controls. Okay. Tim Spender's team. Maybe it's not Tim Spender's team. Maybe it's Marie Westlake. Nathan Hoyle is the board inspection. He was supposed to be coming in. Tim Spender was allowed to enter, even though his thing got broken. Nathan Hoyle and Eugene Marmot did the thing, but that gave Tim Spender the opportunity to follow them in. No, that was actually incorrect. Go back to where I was. I feel like Marmot wasn't supposed to be there that day. Okay, see, that was more correct. This gave Eugene Marmot the opportunity to follow them in. Got it. Nathan Hoyle and Tim Spender. I love how we don't mention they don't mention Jack in any of this, even though he was kind of a big part, but he was only the one. He only touched one of the controls. He used is it more correct? No, it was more correct. With both hands to complete the circuit. It activated and he caught fire. I think this is all correct. On the day of the board inspection, the lab was unlocked to allow Nathan Hoyle and Tim Spender to enter. This gave Eugene Marmot the opportunity to follow them in. Wait. Okay. Marie Westlake's team. Maybe it's not Marie. Maybe it's. No, we already did Tim Spender. That was incorrect. Yeah, so Marie was correct. You can replace those names and see if you get more incorrect. If you don't get more incorrect, that person's name is already wrong. So her name is correct. Yes. After performing tests without approval, access card was revoked. They wanted to reconstruct the device. On the day of the board inspection, aka June 18th, the lab was unlocked to allow Nathan and Tim to enter. It smells like someone's making like blueberry muffins. I just caught a whiff of it. It smells so good. Oh my gosh, I want a blueberry muffin so bad. I might make pancakes after this. Okay. Both hands to right. The bickering didn't come into play yet. I don't know what could be wrong here. I could only see maybe it's. You know what? Eugene and Tim were already in there. It was Nathan who grabbed the door and let himself in. Nope, incorrect. I was right the first time. Just kidding. Eugene. Man, the opportunity to follow them in. Okay, let's look at it. Okay, Marie Westlake's team. That name is correct. Worked to construct the device. Reconstruct the controls, maybe? No, device is it. All right, after performing test without approval, Tim Spender had his access card revoked. What if it's not Tim Spender? What if it's Eugene? Nailed it. Ah, truly. You have solved the scenario. Marie Westlake was hesitant to start testing the newly built device, so when Eugene activated it without permission, he was swiftly banned from the lab. Well, this is kind of like karma because he absolutely caught on fire. Determined to redeem himself, Eugene followed the OPIC board members inside and used the device once more, setting himself on fire. He kind of dumb. All right, cool. Love that. Great. Hi, Nathan. I'm pleased to say we finally got the budget crisis under control. The premises we used for the motion studies project have been renovated and repurposed for more promising ventures. I see you've decided on a team leader for the new project. I just wanted to make it clear that while she and I have had our differences in the past, I agree that she's the right person for the job. She certainly does not share Tessa's penchant for risky and wild spending. Tim Spender. Absolutely stupid idiot alert. And Tim, this is the guy that was, arguing with the redheaded lady, aka Marie. Apparently Tessa used to work for them, or maybe that's Tessa's former. Holy cow, why is it going to be 26 degrees colder than today? Anyway, Tessa was the one with the crazy bouffant hair. Oh, it's all coming together now. All right. The board president. History consultant is my guess. Head of corn-based solutions. That's hilarious. Right? Stephen Arya. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. On to the next one. We have a lot of story that we cannot fill out until we have everything. We have something still hidden, and we have this hierarchy of needs, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. But for some reason, there's a head of corn-based solutions. All right. This looks like Adidas, but they said, what if we kept going? All right, let's continue. Protest movement. A hippie circle refuses to roll over. More like a hippie circle has too many drum circles and no one's playing on the same rhythm or tempo. Let's go. What was he doing to the grill? Bro, get up. All right. No one seems concerned about the guy that has a firing hot grill on them. Is the child drowning? What is this? What is this? I don't know where to start with this. All right, what else we have? We have a whole other scene of bikes. Oh, there's the hippie protest. That looks like the guy that was on fire. And for some reason, there's a hippie hidden over here. Maybe that's the son of the people in the original thing. Who knows? Let's go back down and start at the original place. All right. What are you doing over here, guy? You're smoking a cigarette. You have a glass containing a block of ice. For some reason, read that as a block of fire at first. And I was very confused. All right. Block of ice. Cool. Blue and yellow spool of ribbon. Take back our sanctuary. Date June 13th. This is right before the events of the last thing, by the way. Time 2 p.m. Questions? Contact P. Coolidge, organizer. All right, we got everything from that side. Oh, for some reason. Oh, is he a creeper? Ew. A pair of binoculars pointing towards a building on the top of the hill. Entry number 97. The new occupants are even more suspicious than the hippie foundation or whatever it was called. The further up the hill I walk, the more of a cold chill I get. Look at the ivy. I'm not imagining it. Entry 98. You think the hippies would have rolled over by now, but from what I've gathered, they're still determined. I don't like it. Sorry, I looked at my microphone and realized there was like hair stuff. I don't even know if it's hair, it's just dust. Okay. Entry 99. To think my own daughter's caught up in their nonsense, it boils my blood. If Pa were still around, he'd call it a disgrace to the Shaw name. So we know, bro right here, his last name is Shaw. Are you okay, Tobias? I saw everything. Hold on, I'm coming over. Bro, you're not doing nothing. You got your Crocs on. You not jumping that fence. Let's take a look. Dear Corbin, thank you for considering our agency for your manuscript. Your observations are certainly intriguing. Just for closure, I would like some assurance that you have your subject's permission to write about them. We wouldn't want that scientist, Jack was it, or the woodworking family, the Amstels, to sue you for libel and leave us all broke, would we? Would we? Regards, Lana Pete, Leonidas Agency. That's a loaded letter. That feels like a real threat, among other things. Okay. Let's go for names, because we know that this is Corbin Shaw. Corbin Dallas. Where did you get Dallas from? Oh, I barely remember that movie. I really probably should watch it again. I don't think I understood it. Who knows? This is probably why I don't enjoy movies very much. It's been so long, too. I just remember Chris Tucker's character, the girl with the rap white, the one that, everyone's after, I guess. There's Bruce Willis in there. And then there's the opera singer, the diva, yeah. Well, maybe we should watch it together. We should watch it together. I think that's actually a good idea. I'm not a question asking person during movies because I pay attention. But I can't sit down and watch a movie by myself. I have realized that. I just realized that's a hot dog in the water. This looks like, who's Tobias? Who do we think Tobias is? Do we think it's the dad or the son? It's definitely not the mom. I'm curious what this is, but I'm going to get to this later. All right, Jeffrey, quickly out of the pool. Okay, Tobias is the dad, I guess. A wedding ring. Oh, that's cute. You put your spouse's name on the ring. Feels weirdly contractual. Not sure about that. Cuthbert's leads New Wells Peel Club to victory. I wonder if this is like a weird cross between soccer and rugby. Feeling the summer heat. How to cool off in style. Okay. Okay. Mom, it almost hit me. Okay. Barbecue? Yeah. No more kids for him. What the heck was that? Great question. What is... Odetta is the wife. Look, that one's been burned to a crisp at this point. I don't know. I feel like it's the safest place to be in the water right now because that barbecue apparently is just yeeting all over the place. Did something get thrown? Is that what this was? This wheel seems to have gotten thrown, which knocked this over onto him. Or I guess it could have been this, but let's see. We're not going to get there yet. All right, wedding ring, got it. We got a metal rod sits at the bottom of the pool. Well, that answers nothing. A metal rod sits at the bottom of the pool. And for some reason, there's some ice in there? Okay. Oh, the object's path. Okay. We have so much to to still figure out. But I feel like we know this is the Amstels. This is Tobias. This is Jeffrey. This is Odetta. Odetta. I don't know. Anyway, let us continue. All right, on to the hippies. Okay, so the bike. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, let's go over here to the hippies first. They're doing weird stuff in there, man. Did you see our old moon gazing bath? You can still enlightenment. I'm sorry, I didn't say that right because he looks high. You can still enlightenment, but he's still excited. Have a good one. Thank you, Des. Have a good night. I'll chat with you tomorrow, I'm sure. Goodbye. Thank you for showing up. Now Penny's trying to recruit the suits. Opig hates harmony. Did you hear that crash? Don't worry about it, man. Andy's taking it back. We'll be gazing again in no time. Don't worry about it, man. Andy's taking it back. We'll be gazing again in no time. Interesting. Penny's trying to recruit the suits. This must be Penny. Okay. It's not your fault, Mr. Marmot. You OPIC people don't understand the Enlightenment device really does. Here, take some literature. That makes so much sense. I was just trying to help. I didn't know why they were so mad at me. You're kind of dumb. You're still a dumb guy. But that was in his locker. Penny. This must be Andy then. All right, let's take a look at this. There's Jack. Bird bath fell over. So that must be a piece of bird bath. Absolutely still, we're on stupid idiot alert. Why is Eugene talking to those layabouts? He's lucky enough to still have a job here. Can't he do anything right? Absolutely not. Laboratory scheduled June 13th. Morning shift Westlake Tucson. Sorry we have to work on a Sunday. Afternoon shift. No Marmot. It's the afternoon. Marmot no longer has interior lab access. He kind of dumb. He lacks basic responsibility. Okay, so here we were reducing the temperature. Maybe that's why there's ice in the pool. Reducing the matter, the temperature of the matter. Why, hello, Tiny Pants. It's like we lose one person and we gain another person. Hi, welcome in. Glad to see you here. We're just solving another crazy mystery. Sorry. I was reading a text. I got distracted. Okay. How are you doing? How's your Monday going? How's your week going? Are you off today? It's a broken bird bath if we didn't know, by the way. All right. We have some stuff that got run over. Bicycle cycled. All right. We have a small shards of melting ice. One of these bikes lost a wheel. No, they all seem to have one. Oh, okay. Little grief group. Okay, cool. That's good. You're on the last 2 days. You're almost there. And yes, that is a lot of bikes. I assume they all wrote these out. And then we have that. A groove. Okay. We have a tree that got run over by something. And then we have this person, Andy, I'm assuming. I hope you didn't see me, but man, it hit the organizer's bike. I'm going to be in so much trouble. I don't know, but she's kind of pretty. Like, she actually kind of pretty. Oh, that's his daughter. This guy's daughter, I'm guessing. P. Coolidge organizer. So Penny Coolidge. All right, we know her name. Sensory bottles. What does that mean? Penny Coolidge. This is Eugene Marmot. This is Jack Novak. And this is Andy Shaw. We're wrong on something. Absolutely would have been just like never to glitter. Glitter can suck it. That's fantastic. Well, that's cool. What do you do with the sensory bottles? I think this is going to be answered in this letter. Woodworking family? Yeah, that looks like a woodworking family, judging by the hammer and the saw, because that's all the woodworking. Amstels, Dear Corbin, a glass containing a block of ice. If Paul were still around, disgraced his Shaw name. Okay. But his name is Corbin. Corbin Shaw. We have the Amstels. We got Penny. We got Eugene Marmot. We got unless this is Lana Pete, but I can't imagine that. That's the person who wrote the letter. Art is weird, but I feel like there's no way to hate it. Jack Novak, Eugene Marmot, Penny Coolidge, Odetta Amstel. Why is something here wrong? That's Tobias. I mean, I hate the art where someone like there's so many arbitrary things that people have done, like, a white canvas. They're like it's art. I love when people are like, I'm gonna make this look like an art exhibit and like take off their shoe, and then someone legit stares at it like, what were they thinking when it came to this? It feels very silly. This is Tobias. I love how he's not concerned about the grill falling on his legs. It almost hit me. This is ice, but also this is what came barreling through a metal rod covered in ice. Okay, so the tire. Okay, maybe we can figure out the path. Does it look like the glass is broken in this window? It's hard to tell. Tobias has a lot going on in his life right now, and the first thing that needs to happen is the hot grill getting off his junk. Yeah, the glass didn't really look broken to me either. But also, whose name is wrong? Tobias, Odetta, Jeffrey, Corbin. We got all the clues, so it's not like I missed something in all this. I hope he didn't see me, but man, it hit the organizers back. I would be in so much trouble. Oh, is this the wife? Oh, okay. You're right. That felt real dumb now. Okay. We got people. Awesome. Now we're up to the path of where this metal object came from. So I guess the first thing is that it came from here, and then it hit the bikes, which belongs to Penny, and after the bike it screeched through. Okay, we have the metal here. Going through the flowers. So, judging from this, we don't have any flowers on any of this, but we do have flowers. We have scuffs there with the tree. We have the tree with the groove, but we have flowers on this wheel. And then it obviously hit the grill. It also cut through here. Okay. Okay. These leaves are absolutely dead, as if they were frozen. So the ice came from here, hit the bird bath, hit the bikes. That sent the wheel over here. And that also sent things over here, which then went through here, which then hit that, which then ended up in the pool. Oh, that's, I can't even change that. Maybe it didn't go through there. No, it didn't like that. Didn't like that one bit. Maybe we The tires went that way. We're not worried about the tire. We are worried about this, this, this. No one over here looks like they're in some sort of distress after something was yeeted out of the window. So the bird bath. Cold, cold. The metal object. I don't think we need to include this because this is just a thing from the bikes. The metal object then went that way. Incorrect. Okay. There we go. I was like, one of these needs to be twisted around. Okay. Great. We got that taken care of. We now know the path of which that happened. All right. Let's do this. We're blowing right on through this one. A group of hippies. A group of protesters. I guess we won't call them hippies. Cycled, gathered outside the OPIG laboratory, upset about the closure of the Harmony Foundation. During the protest, Jack Novak attempted to someone attempted to blank steal a bicycle. During the protest, Andy Shaw attempted to steal a bicycle. When she accidentally broke it, a wheel came loose, rolled down the hill, and and blank someone's blank, causing it to fall over and injure him. Okay. Barbecue. Let's work backwards. Okay, so then that means we must be talking about Tobias now. Tobias Amstel's barbecue. It hit. Okay. when she accidentally rolled down the hill. A group of protesters gathered outside the OPIC laboratory. Upset about the closure. Yeah, of the Harmony Foundation. During the protest, Andy Shaw attempted to steal a bicycle. Okay, what were they saying about Andy actually? Pitty's trying to recruit the Suzo Pig, hates Harmony. Andy's taking it back. Oh, did you see our moon gazing bath? So my guess is that it wasn't actually. She was attempting to steal the bird bath when she accidentally broke it. Well, no, because now we have a will. A block of ice came. Really? A block of. Why was there a block of ice in the bird bath? I'm so confused by this. Sure, we'll go with that. To show her support for the Harmony Foundation protests, Andy, I don't know why I would say Andy. Andy Shaw planned to steal the bird bath or moon gazing bath. However, she wasn't strong enough and dropped it. This sent a block of ice down the hill and into the Amstel family garden. Why is there ice in there? Did we not think about this? Why was there ice? That might be why it was so heavy. But also, bird baths are not light. I'm so confused. So that means that's the activity of the OPIC lab. Uncle Isaac, look what I found in Mother's attic. Remember our first experiment together? I would have burned my eyebrows off if you weren't there to save me. That's when you started calling me Icarus. Hope to see you again soon. I always feel so inspired after our talks, and believe me, I could use that right now. The people in charge here have all the wrong priorities, but what can I do? Maybe I can impress Mr. Hoyle and he'll swap me and Marie around, but for now I'm on the bottom rung. Wish you were here. They'd all listen to you. With love, Jack Icarus. Okay, so my mistake. No, Jack is the smart one. Jack is the glasses guy. The dumb one is Eugene Marmot, or AKA Guy on Fire. Isaac is the one that was dead in the snow in the very first thing. Isaac was the dead one. This is. Oh. Okay, so remember that press conference with with Isaac's daughter? The nephew is this guy, is Jack, the one who wrote this letter, the one that was in the lab going, Marvin needs to get in here. He's lucky to have a job still. All right, it's coming together. It's coming together, yo. He's bottom rung. That means we have the team there. We have Mr. Spender here. This makes sense. Or swap those two around. No. Okay, so we have all those. We already know the board president. All right. Oh, this looks terrifying. Not sure about that, but let us continue. The procedure. A bizarre operation ends in bloodshed. I mean, if it doesn't end in bloodshed, are you even doing a procedure? Well, this looks like a time. Why are there Boy Scouts? Why did they look like 40-year-old men or older? There's some crystals. This dude looks asleep. He's not dead. He was holding this crystal, I'm guessing, because his hand is all bloody on the edges of based on the gem right there. Alright, this is first decreasing something, and this is increasing something. Increasing the matter, but that's terrible. Also, it's almost 9:30 in the morning. What are y'all doing so early? May the light of empathy dispel the dark force. Alright, let's look at the other room. Okay, we're back with Tessa, aka Steve Aria. We're back in her house. We got Tim Spender. We got Marie Westlake. We got Unknown. He's going to bleed out. That's not great. This rolled all the way from over here all the way to here. All of this is so concerning. Let's take a look. This looks like a Rorschach test. It's a crystal. Right, I can't believe it. We were so close. What can't you believe, lady? 1 year. She's 1 year in this foundation. Lost. Mittens had endless affection for everyone. It's a lost cat. Sorry, Mittens. Alright. Agenda. Arrival. Commencement address. Levels reading. That's a long address for a commencement speech. I wouldn't want to listen to that. Phase 1 elimination process. We're eliminating something with the brain. And then we're going to fill it in with another brain. In an hour. Levels reading, gratitude, meditation, departure. Cool. Dear Dedicant Hall, I am delighted to inform you that you have been chosen to take part in the Harmony Foundation's first ever New Dawn procedure. Please bring this letter, which includes an agenda overleaf, to the Retreat Center on Friday, April 13th. For accurate readings, you should also bring a photograph, goodness gracious, of someone you love. On it, write a brief message about them. Blessings always. There's a signature down there, but we don't know who it's from. Tessa Navari. Bring a whole photographer, truly. But there's the cat that she loves. There's the thing. Here's her badge of being in the cult for a year. Tessa Navari. That's who I'm guessing who sent this. Also, she's the head of the Harmony Foundation, so not that surprising. All right, let's take a look at this guy. Where am I? Funeral program, Neil Remington. Dad taught me the importance of standing up for family. All right, he died earlier this year. Yeah, okay, that's unfortunate. Sorry about you. Oh, he's been in this for 1 day. Congrats. This is one heck of a hazing to get into the foundation. Yes, you need a whole photographer to sacrifice in this club cult. All right. We have security people. What a lame security outfit. Why are you wearing cargo shorts? Put some pants on like adults. We got Myson. He has a lot of blood on him. I'm assuming this is Myson. This guy has lost his shoes. Or maybe that's part of the uniform of being here, is that you get to wear sandals. He was connected to these things, it looks like. And now he's literally dumbfounded or found dumb. Right? These tree huggers can never just come quietly, can they? You all right, Bruce? Okay, so this is Bruce Myson. We haven't talked to him yet, so we don't know him. Alright, let's continue on. We have a taser. Meet Mr. Spender and his colleague Marie at 7 Sweet Pea Drive at 9:20 a.m. It's 9:20 a.m. Bring tasers, but only for self-defense. Before removing occupants, explain our hands-off approach to the new guy. Ensure all our property remains inside the building. It belongs to OPIC now. Billy Greer. Okay. Static. That deployed. Sure. Alright. I'll survive. I guess the freaks got a thing for little Miss Daisy Chain, eh? A taser. Copy. Police. These are my best sound effects, y'all. The absolute best. My best, I should say. Alright, now we know who this is. We know Billy Greer's this guy. We know this is Bruce Myson. Something Remington. We didn't get anything else. Okay. Next room. Okay, Universalism 102. The key powers exercise sheet. Exercise 1, connect each power to its counterpart. Each power has only one counterpart, so you only need 3 lines. Illuminate, obscure, eliminate, contaminate, purify, replenish. That was not in any particular order. Purify, contaminate, eliminate, replenish, and obscure and illuminate. Okay. I'd have passed that test. Alright, I told you she's a quack. I bet none of the junk in here works. Okay, blue pin. The broken blue pin from the other, from the fire guy one. Thank you, I worked really hard on my static sounds. Dear Dr. Westlake, as per your request, as per my last email, here's my assessment of Madame Navari. Madame and her Harmony Foundation. Simply put, Mrs. Navari is an incompetent practitioner of false history and pseudoscience. She claims, for instance, that the longer one follows her teachings, the more enlightened they become. But how does she measure that? With a device that provides no quantifiable data. I believe she sees in this machine's readings whatever she expects to based on her above claim. Stay skeptical. Jim Horney, the founder of the Reason Institute. Something something tree equals 5 equals 55 equals 80. He's right. This is nonsense. Honestly, how I see math. Alright. I don't know what that is, or what you expect it to do, but nothing's changed, Tessa. It's over. Pack your bags. We're terminating this project. Now! Maybe this will change your mind. Click. She had this set to increase. Hold up. No, decrease. She was trying to kill him. But it doesn't matter. It's like fluid or something. I don't know. I'm sure the book will tell us all the things. Okay, start levels, end levels, subject name. Okay, let's read. Let's try and decipher what this says. Level readings. Enlightened meter only works best when subject focusing on loved one and what they mean to them. Phases 1 and 2 complete when all subjects levels are 0 and all levels are 100. Enlightenment. Okay, so these levels are 0 and all levels are 100. So this is just basic math equaling 100. If this is 5, then this is going to be 55. Okay, I see what they mean by the 5, 55, 80. It's nonsense. Incorrect. You're not reading the whole page. Calm down. All right. That doesn't make it any easier, but here we are. Okay. My mentor was the wisest man I've ever known. I don't know why I gave her that voice, but here we are. And a red pen. Okay. So she was trying to decrease something. Oh wait, we still have so much. All right. Commencement address, first draft. Make intro more impactful needs to grab their attention. Welcome, dedicants. Since the dawn of time, various fundamental forces have been at war in the universe. Those we colloquially call the light. Yeah, none of these people get killed thus far. But also, like, only 2 of these people are in the lab. And Marmot, we don't know if he survived that. Because Toussaint doesn't know how to use a fire extinguisher despite the instructions being written on there, but he didn't have his right glasses on. He wore his glasses that were for looking cool, I guess. Those we colloquially call the light and the dark have also fought inside every individual. Today, within each of us, the light will finally seize victory. We will all become enlightened. Hold up, I'm sorry, let me try that again. We will all become, pause for effect, enlightened. Too dramatic? Take another stab at this section. Okay. Alright, universalism, the fundamental forces, order, empathy, justice, chaos, hatred, and injustice. Alright, now to the first story. We've done everything up here. Now we're here. We only have a few more things to look at. Then we can start solving this mystery. Each day brings us closer to enlightenment. Okay. What does it matter why she let them in or why they're doing this? Just tell. Dear Dedicant Robinson, I am delighted to inform you that you have been chosen to take part. Blah, 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 blah. We've done this before. Cool. All right. We know Robinson. That's her. We know this is Tessa Navari. We know this is Tim Spender. We know this is Marie Westlake. This is last name Hall, which means that we have a Charlie, an Alex, and a Billy. Not particularly in that order. We'll make this Billy Remington. And we don't have Tim's name, I guess. I guess we'll get there eventually. Alright. We have that same thing. Okay, cool. Love that. My uncle, always the life of the party. and 6 months. All right, we got Tim Spender. There's the Tim that we were looking for. Okay, we were incorrect. So it's got to be these names here, because everyone else is correct. Okay. Okay, let's continue to look. Pinnacle Security. Okay, so he hired the security guys to come in. Lovely. Oh, there's more. There's one more thing here. Peace and blessings, madam. Please allow me to bring some along. Hold up. Please allow me to bring. Please allow me to bring someone along to this historic event. The person I have in mind is practically consumed with hatred. No one needs this more. I beg you, give them a shot. Thank you. Oh, thank you, madam. We both look forward to seeing you very soon. Okay. Shh. All right. According to this person, that's hilarious. We'll get back to that. I like how this is her theory about what it is versus what it actually is. Okay. So, I think we need to go into her stuff here. Start levels. So maybe Charlie's the one that's been... So she's enlightened. I think Alex is the one that's freaking out. So she's less enlightened. Charlie's the one that's unconscious. And Billy? Is that you, Billy? Remington. Okay. Billy. Billy. Alex. Charlie. Okay, no. One of these was correct and one of these is not. Okay. Oh no, we got Billy's not the name. Who's the other name? You know what? It's right here. Sam. It's like I'm dumb. Okay. Let's switch this. No, Alex is probably... Okay. Get rid of all those. Okay, Charlie. He's the closest to enlightened, but only because he's mildly unconscious. Alex. Freaking out. And then Sam. Okay. This is a lot to keep track of for sure. But we did it, so that's awesome. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what she thinks these symbols mean. Thank you. I figured it was going okay. This is to decrease. This is to increase. This is to increase enlightenment. I don't know if this means enlightenment. We know that this one means matter. Okay, so this is to decrease, obviously. This is to increase. What does this have to do with anything? Is this where the statue was? You know what, that probably was. But also, he got hit on the back of the head with something. Got hit on the back of the head with... Maybe he hit himself on the back of the head? Enlighten meter. Crystal power technology. Enlighten meter 3000. Crystal powered. This is the crystal power and this is the enlightenment. So maybe like, okay, so let's take a look at that. To this person, this is eliminate. This is to illuminate. This is crystal. And this is enlightenment. You know what? I'm an idiot. Replenish. Okay, let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. We're gonna get this. The elimination phase versus the replenishment process. We are right before the elimination process, which means, I mean, they just got their basic levels read thus far. Like, nothing's actually happened. Was he actually tased? Yes, he was tased by this guy. Because this taser doesn't have the two prongs. He has two prongs sticking out. They just did their level reading. So he's strapped in, ready for the elimination. His, like, I compared the two. So you see these little green things? Those were gone on the other guys. Copy that. Police on the way, I guess. Police deployed. But why did they... So here's the question. Why did they use this on the guy that's strapped in? Self-defense wasn't necessary. This is just straight up police brutality. Okay. Little Miss Daisy chain over there. They're so rude. Crystal powered technology, enlightened meter. Crystal powered technology. Okay. So then... May the light of empathy dispel the dark force. So maybe this is darkness and this is empathy? So we want lower darkness and higher empathy. Truly, that's why it's so huge. Okay, maybe it's not chaos. Chaos versus order. Chaos is correct. No, chaos is incorrect. Oh. Hatred versus empathy. You're right. Good on you. I was like, I don't know which opposite it's wanting to talk about, but here we are. Glad I figured that weird little test out, or I'm glad you also remembered that test. Well done. This is fantastic. We're blowing right on through this. Oh, now we get to figure out what happened. I bet it won't be what I think it is. Okay. Tessa Navari and some of her dedicants were at the Harmony Foundation. Yeah, this is where they took over the Harmony Foundation. We've literally started from the end of the story, moving on backward, or from the... we started from the end and we're moving to the how this whole thing started. The aim was to first seize. Oh, for a meeting. Oh, wait. For a. Tesnavari had some. Okay, for a procedure. The aim was to first eliminate hatred and then replenish. My brain was really fighting to figure out what the opposite of eliminate was, because my brain said illuminate. I'm like, that's light. That's not correct. Okay. To replenish and then replenish. Empathy, resulting in enlightenment. However, they were interrupted by people who wanted to seize everything at the Harmony Foundation. This whole game is weird little test for sure, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it. In the large downstairs room, hold up. Oh, I guess this is downstairs. Okay, large downstairs room. Billy Greer, tased. It's easier if I have pictures so I know who we're talking about. Tased. Oh. Shot. I mean, shot. Billy Greer. Oh. No. No, 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 no. Let's bring back the people. Because now I know what happened and why there's so many people with blood. This guy stabbed with this crystal this guy. In response, this guy tased him. Okay, so Alex Remington stabbed. Nope. Bruce Myson. In response, Billy Greer shot Alex Remington with a taser. Because of this, what? With a what? In the large downstairs room. Maybe this isn't. Maybe. Okay. Stabbed with a crystal. Wait, what did she say? I can't believe it. We were so close. My gosh, stop opening things. Okay. Okay, that's the acceptance. This is the thing. Got a thing for Little Miss Daisy Chain? Why does he call her Daisy Chain? Little Miss Daisy Chain. Does she daisy chain something? I am so hungry right now. My stomach just growled so hard. I'm surprised it wasn't heard on the microphone. Because of this, in the large downstairs room, Alex Remington stabbed Bruce Mason. Billy Greer shot Alex Remington with a taser. Truly, I hate eating late. I absolutely hate it because I always feel bad. I was trying to think what is if I have something like today. I made some rice and I had a nice little strange like eggy rice dish earlier. Um, but I'm also almost out of eggs. Oh, I should clean my rice cooker too now that I think about it. I don't know. I have some stuff in the freezer. Anyway, let's get back to this. I'm so hungry. I figure if I'm really, really needing something, I'll just have like a big drink or something before I go to bed. And then I'll actually make some real food tomorrow morning. Like pancakes. I don't know how much butter I have to make syrup because I don't have any syrup. I don't keep that on hand when I can make my brown butter, brown sugar syrup. Cereal sounds really good, but also it goes too fast. Oh, I guess I could have some oatmeal, but I feel like that's going to hurt more than it's going to help. I don't know. I got time. I also have some tortillas, so I want to make a sweet tortilla thing. That's really what I really want. That sounds insane, but also not as insane as I once thought it was. Because that just sounds like a light version of tres leches. Um, what else do we think happened here? Oh, interesting. Very interesting. What happened? Okay, so he had shoes on at one point. He got hit in the back of the head, but he also has like. Oh, I know why it's bloody because he was holding the crystal when he was tased. I mean, maple is not something that's even near here, so I can't imagine it being near the Philippines either. Maple trees are grown in colder climates to begin with, so that's really cool. Interesting. It sounds good though. My sister back in the day when she was craving something sweet, but didn't want to make brownies or whatnot. Oh, I could have a mug pancake. Anyways, um, she would mix milk and sugar together, and it was a nice sweet drink. Not so invasive for life. You should get some. I think that's a nice little treat. Okay, so when he was tased, he had the crystal in his hand, which is why it has the look of that. So she stabbed him with a pin. He lost his badge. What? This scene is stressful. Okay, so Alex did not stab Bruce Mason. But Billy Greer did shoot Alex Remington with a taser. Maybe Alex, because of this. Okay. Because of this. Okay. Feed the cats. The cats must eat. Did she stab him with a crystal? We can't tell what's on her hands. But we do know that a crystal broke off Also, the corner of the table has blood on it. He walked. He was stabbed over here. He walked over here, grabbed a crystal, stabbed him. Okay. This is a lot. Okay, Alex Remington. Don't do that. Stabbed. I was correct on this. Stabbed Bruce Myson. Billy Greer shot Alex Remington with a taser because of this. Charlie Hall. Stabbed. I don't think this is correct, but I'm going to give it a shot. Alex Remington with a crystal. Okay. I'm going to only assume that okay, the crystal's bloody on the end because it got stabbed into Bruce. So he got up, he had his shoes on at this point, walked over here. What? Importance of standing up for family. Alex? Okay. What if we have this mildly out of order? The last thing that happened, I think, is actually he got stabbed or shot, which means Alex Remington. Oh, I think I know what happened. Okay. Stabbed Bruce Myson with a crystal. But Bruce Myson grabbed Charlie Hall. Okay. Maybe it wasn't Bruce, but Billy. No, it was back to Bruce. Maybe he didn't grab Charlie Hall. Maybe Charlie Hall... No, those are correct. Maybe grabbed isn't the word. Seized? No, grabbed. Maybe it was Alex. And he's like, don't even touch me. But no, that's not... No, okay. Charlie Hall's on this. That's what I thought. Okay. Alex Remington stabbed. That's for sure. He had the crystal in hand. You can see that he walked over, walked back, He walked over. So only people with actual footprints. What? Bruce was on the other side. He had gotten up. We don't see any footprints on the other side. But he started bleeding over there. We can only assume that he was going to grab Charlie Hall. Man, there's one thing just off. Maybe it's not even down here. Maybe this is the correct part. Maybe it's up here. Tessa Navari. Okay. The thing that gave me the idea that he may have been protecting her is Dad taught me the importance of standing up for family. But also the fact that he called her for Little Miss Daisy Chain. I don't know why. It's not like she has a necklace on. Nor does the cat. I don't know why we're calling her Daisy Chain still. In the large room downstairs, Bruce Myson grabbed Charlie Hall. Alex Remington stabbed Bruce Myson. Billy Greer shot Alex Remington. Let's assume he went over here to grab her. How does he have a wound on the back of his head? That's where I'm not getting it. I love that this whole thing right here is all about what's happening in this room only and nothing out there, but I think that's part of the greater story. We were so close. What do you mean we were so close? We were so close to starting the elimination process? How is he strapped in? Is this something he did? Okay. I can't believe it. We were so close. He got hit on the back of the head. What triggered the violence? Maybe it was the other way. Maybe Charlie actually grabbed him. I don't see how that would work, though. Like, why? She had no reason to do that. Bruce. Okay. Bruce Myson grabbed Charlie Hall. What's... Ooh. Let's see. Let's read some details. Not that. Harmony Foundation. Okay. I wanted to make sure I was getting my very limited details, correct. Okay, that's hatred. Yeah, he had a lot of hatred indeed. Okay. She has no hatred, not too much at least. Okay. Oh, I guess looking at that book would tell us which one we were actually looking at. So, or who was the last person to go. Okay, let's try and figure out the order of these events. I'll survive. I guess that freak's got a little thing for little Miss Daisy Chain, which is why he jumped into action. Before removing occupants, explain our hands-off approach to the new guy. Oh, he didn't use his hands off though. That's why he was the one who got stabbed. Okay, so he tried to grab her. So I think the bottom part of this is correct. Harmony Foundation's correct. Okay. C's is correct. Harmony Foundation, correct. The aim was first to eliminate hatred and replenish empathy, and resulting in enlightenment. Tessa Navari and some of her dedicants were at the Harmony Foundation for a procedure. In the large room downstairs, Bruce Myson grabbed Charlie Hall. Maybe not grab, maybe shot. No, nothing was shot. Nothing was stabbed. It was absolutely grabbed her. And based on what he said on his thing, on his picture of his dad, is like we stand up for family members. So she must have brought him with her and their family. And then that means Alex stabbed Bruce with a crystal and Billy shot Alex with a taser. I don't know what's wrong. Okay, so it seems like wait. Okay. Bruce was on the other side of the room next to her. It seems like this guy wait. Why does it look like he came over here? He came over here, hit this guy in the head, then tased him, and then walked back over to see about his guy. We're going to figure this out. Yeah, no, the taser is obvious. That's definitely the answer here. Billy did shoot that. Alex, okay, working backwards. We know that he was shot. But he was free. In the large room downstairs, Bruce Myson grabbed I still think that's Bruce. I think we've changed that. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's not Alex here. No. Wait, if nothing changed, if you change one answer, then that thing's wrong. Bruce Myson grabbed Alex Remington. So my brain is in overdrive trying to figure this one out. Because we're so close, but I don't know exactly what's wrong. All this is correct. And I thought all this down here was correct, but maybe I have the events incorrect. Because it doesn't look like she did anything or was even bothered. It looks like he was over here harassing this guy until he got grabbed, got stabbed. In fact, I think he holds the crystal as part of the procedure. Anyways, he got stabbed by this guy. He tased him. I don't know. In the large room, Bruce Myson. So if I change this name, then that means this is wrong. Everything else is correct. Okay. Maybe it was none of them. Maybe it was actually Sam Robinson. Oh, Little Miss Daisy Chain. Her stupid wreath hair crown thing. Got it. Which 3 clues are needed in order to deduce Alex's motive for protecting Sam? Yeah. This, he decreased the hatred, but we hadn't done anything yet, so that's, maybe it wasn't towards, maybe this wasn't towards the doctors, the people from OPIG, but it's actually towards Alex. Okay. if I remove this. Okay, no. Okay, let's think about it. Let's think about it. Okay. Does it have something to do with the cops? He doesn't even know where he is. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that he has so much hatred in his heart. He is a one day. He is one day in this. Okay. The picture of his father is definitely correct. I think this has something to do with it. And no, I don't think he cares about that. The cat he doesn't care about. He doesn't really care about the other people. In fact, his isn't even here. What 3 clues are needed in order to deduce Alex's motive for protecting Sam? Okay, so Sam is the one. Okay, that makes sense. Sam is the one that brought him in. They have the same hair color. I was like, this person's a whole other race, but sure, I guess this is fine. She did the click. That was upstairs though, so I don't think this has anything to do with it. I think it has more to do with maybe the crystal and the cops. One of those two was correct. Okay, so this. How long? Okay, maybe we need to know how long she's been in this program. 6 months? Yes. So maybe it's 6 months? Nothing's changed. Alex's motive for protecting Sam. We protect our family members. No actual. We've only gotten readings. And okay, so if she has the picture of my uncle, always the life of the party, then that's his dad. Ooh, I want to make sure if that's correct. Sure. Okay. Neil Remington, Dad taught me the importance of standing up for family. Okay, so we know that's one of them. A reading wouldn't help anything with that. If I remove that and put something else up there. So one of these 3 is... okay. This all seems like family. Maybe it's... his... So those 3, that's not correct. Okay. I don't think the cat would matter. What do you think? What do you think? Motive for protecting Sam. I don't. Okay, let's try to separate this out. I think the tools in the moment. This is not motive. The tools in the moment are not the motive. Nothing's happened. These are memories, but I don't think that's a motive. I don't think the cops are really part of it. This. Did it look like money? What did it look like to him? I don't think they've had any actual procedure done. There's been no use of that. And again, this is just a memory. Now, the foundation itself. Why is this hard? I don't get why this is so difficult. Why would Alex... Get rid of the names, get rid of the words. Why would Alex want to protect Sam? Doesn't matter why she let them in or why they're doing this. Just send help. Six months. Crystal. What? Where am I? We were so close. That's so strange. Hands-off approach to the new guy. Ensure all property remains inside the building. Belongs to OPIC now. Bring tasers but only for self-defense. $920, that's when they showed up. This is family, more Vin Diesel, and okay, the first one would definitely be his. I don't even know if this is the same side of the family, because they're cousins. All right. Have a good night, Tiny Pants. Great to see you here again. Always a joy. Have a good night. Sleep well. You got 2 days left. You got this. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, so let's see. Does it a taser? Bro's been hit in the back of the head. She could have just not been in the room and we would have been fine. Okay. Something needs to change. I want something to change so bad. I'm no longer using reasoning. I'm just not. Okay, let's. Oh, so it wasn't the memory of the other person. Okay. Okay, before the enlightenment process could begin, OPIC officials arrived backed by hired goons to kick everyone out of the building and confiscate everything inside. One of the officers got heavy-handed with a female follower, so his cousin stabbed him before being tasered and restrained. Meanwhile, Tessa Navari tried in vain to rid the OPIC eventuals of hatred, believing this world would make them change their minds about evicting them. What a terrible method of solving that one. I don't know why. Okay. I don't know why this has anything to do. Like, did he feel sympathy for her or something? My mentor was the wisest man I've ever known. Like, that doesn't make sense to why that would be a motive. Other than Sam really appreciated that and he likes what they're doing here. I don't understand that. There was no clue literally for that, but cool. This also just feels like he's still racist. It's like, I don't care nothing about that woman, but the other ones. Oh well, let's go out. Nope, that's not where I want to go. How do I have such poor mouse aim? Okay, now we got this. This would never work the way she imagined, but some of these pieces seem legitimate, interesting, important. Even the wildest myths are usually grounded in some small fact, I suppose. Oriel Toussaint. Parts not connected. Parts are not even connected. Okay. Looks like she made Gavril's classic translation error. Hate was a reasonable guess. Poetically, the symbol linked to fiery passion. Curious to find out what this one might mean. Okay. Also, we already looked at that one. You saw the scenario. Oh, okay. Of course, I want you back. Nathan said I could hire an independent consultant. It was your incredible insight that got me here. Marmot was trying to take Westlake's position. Empathy. He's like, I want to be best friends and then use them. Okay, that's. And now we have to solve this. With funding from the OPIC Corporation. Oh, this is the whole story. Tessa Navari ran the Harmony Foundation. They used artifact parts to build an stolen parts, maybe. Broken or stolen, blank enlightenment. Okay, stolen sounds good. I'm back there with you. All right, they used stolen parts to build an artifact, believing it could. This is just the. Uh, what is it? It could. Yes, absolutely. Believing it could blank. Destroy. No. Get take. Take hatred. And then give empathy. And doing so would help people reach enlightenment. However, it actually destroyed. It did something. It did something. Hat. I got it. I got it. Sometimes when I'm typing, all the U's just stop working, and by U's I mean just the letter U on my keyboard. It still works. I just don't know how I don't hit it enough to make it respond, and I just leave it broken. It just stays a typo because I can't be bothered. Harmony Foundation building was what we call that repossessed. Yeah, I think repossessed due to overspending due to Tesla's overspending. The Harmony Foundation's building was, yes, overspending was repossessed. Okay, with funding, okay, blah, blah, blah. Take hatred and give empathy, and in doing so, help people reach enlightenment. However, it actually, I don't know what it did. It destroyed. It did nothing. It actually, nothing. Did nothing. Absolutely. Tim Spender realized Oriel Toussaint realized the artifact might work if it were reconstructed, activated, reconstructed, rebuilt. The light was in charge of its. Okay, Marie Westlake was in charge of its reconstruction, but something, but blank. What? Well, the parts, we don't know where they came from. So they could have been stolen, they could have been broken. We'll see. We know that's something to keep an eye on. What is it was in charge of its reconstruction? But delayed testing. Despite this, despite this, activated the new device, so was denied but lacked funding, lacked approval. I don't see approval on here. So, despite this, Tim Spender activated the device, was so denied lab access. Okay. Maybe it was. Well, Jack wasn't in charge of that. Jack absolutely was not. He was at the bottom of the totem pole, apparently. Okay. With funding from OPIG, I think this part is correct. This due to Tessa Navari's overspending, Harmony Foundation building was repossessed. Oriel Toussaint realized the artifact might work if it were rebuilt. Parts not even connected. Translation error. Okay, so I'm back at the parts weren't broken. They're definitely stolen. That got us closer. We do know that Tim Spender activated the new device. No, he never activated. What did he do? Was in charge of its reconstruction but delayed testing. Despite this, Tim Spender he didn't destroy it. Yeah, no, he activated. We'll say he activated. A lot of people touched it on that day. Second has to be correct, indeed. I believe I correct. I agree with you on that. If it were rebuilt, Oriel Toussaint realized the artifact might work if it were rebuilt. Marie Westlake was in charge of its reconstruction but delayed testing. Despite this, Eugene, I'm sorry, Tim. Eugene, the one that was trying to take over Marie's spot, lost lab access because he got too. He thought he knew too much. He thought he knew everything. Okay. After learning about the this is Eugene's story. Harmony Foundation. Eugene Marmot believed he had been punished because the okay, this is talking about how he managed to get set on fire. Okay. Because the artifact, the activated, have been rewarded. Oh, punished or rewarded? He was punished because the rebuilt artifact had been set to not hatred. What's the opposite of hatred? Empathy. It's literally right there. Anyways, empathy have been set to increase, give empathy. However, it was set to give fire, increase fire. Yeah, actually set to give heat. Oh, I need to put give up here too. Which started a fire. There we go. Fire, where are you? Up here. During a blank, during a test, try to set it to take heat. Oh, take hatred, but actually set it to give ice, which froze a bird bath during a test. Where's a test? During a protest. You're right. Protest. Jack Novak said it to take hatred or okay, take hatred, but it said it to. I would think you could say give ice or take heat, but because it's the opposite symbol, it has to be give ice, which froze a bird bath. That's the logic I'm using on this. And so then we have blank was blank by blanks and with a blank. Sure. Okay. Who are we dealing with? Okay, so this has something to do with Penny and Eugene now. Penny was impressed by Eugene's discovery, promotion, lab access, and blanked him with a blank. And rewarded him with a. Oh. Okay. Was it Marie? Or was it Tim? Or was it Eugene? Okay, Eugene Marmot was. Nope. Tim was impressed by Eugene Marmot's discovery and rewarded him with a promotion. So wrong. Okay. Well, rewarded him with a promotion. So who would get the promotion? It was probably not the person who he took the job from. Right. So who gave the promotion? Was it? No, 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 no. Nathan Hoyle was impressed by Eugene Marmot's discovery, rewarded him with. Okay. Jack was the one who was working. Was. Okay, I feel like this is still so incredibly wrong, so let's back off completely. Let's start this one more time. Okay. Marie Westlake was impressed by Jack Nowak's discovery, therefore earning him a promotion. Rewarded? Okay, let's think about this the opposite direction. Unless this was Oriel's discovery. Okay. Okay, so she was disappointed by. No, Eugene tried to do this, I think. We'll see how this goes. During a protest, Eugene Marmot tried to set it to take hatred, but actually set it to give ice, which froze a burnt bath. Marie Westlake was disappointed by Eugene's and punished him with a demotion. Because he was removed, he had access removed. So that's not reward. Eugene's mistake. She was disappointed by Eugene's life. I mean, that makes sense too. He's disappointed. Okay. And punished him with a demotion. Okay, let's go back here real quick. These streams are so long these days because last week it took 3 hours to do one puzzle. We've done 3 puzzles today, and we're trying to figure out the last of this. We're on story 2. We're so close. Also, hierarchy exists. Project terminated. I guess that's not a place to put someone. I don't think this is something that can be fully filled in. Oh. Interesting. Some of these don't even have spots to fill in. Okay, so this seems like this is actually something. Oh, I didn't realize the project terminated was a thing too. Okay. Emotion studies? Fascinating. Which just makes me think he was head of speculative, that's a hard word to say. And he was maybe here. I don't know. This is interesting. Okay. We know he's the history consultant. You think he's a research? Oh, maybe they need to be swapped. Project terminated, missing. Check with HR, and then independent consultant. No. She's head over these three. These are all the people that have lockers, which is why... Did he have a locker? No. These three all had lockers. Head of speculative investment. That still feels like him. But what if? Okay. I'm going to go back to that. Okay, she's not the contractor. Emotion stays, maybe project terminated. And then he goes in here. I don't know. Let's go back to the story because we're so close. Oh yeah, I wanted to, let's see. Testing approved. Marie, Tim, stop bickering so we can talk budget. I think that shut it down. Oh, so he must have turned it off. And this was set to... matter heat. Okay. Yep. Okay, so. Okay, Marie Westlake was disappointed by Eugene Marmot's... Let's rethink this. Well, no, we know that he was punished. We know he was punished. Disappointed by Eugene's... Or... This was... Maybe Nathan Hoyle comes into play? Was impressed? And rewarded? Was impressed by Eugene discovery. Was granted a promotion. Maybe it's Jack. Maybe Jack. Which means Jack would need to be changed over here. But Jack didn't do anything, necessarily. And also, this is about Eugene. Maybe it was to... give empathy? Or maybe these are the wrong things. Oh my goodness, this is so hard. We might have to come back to this next week. My brain do be fried. Let's take a look at this. Okay, let's see. This is set to take, so decrease heat, or decrease matter heat. Right. Okay. Because the reboot artifact to it started a fire. After learning about the harmony, so this is a story being told backwards too. Okay. Okay, also, I want to. Okay, he didn't have badge access either. But he does. Oh, I guess. Yeah, he doesn't have access to the interior lab. So, okay, so I just need to figure out the order of this. So, this is starting from the events of the first one. So, this is when he was set on fire, which means this was set to decrease hatred, which is actually set to take heat, which froze bird bath, which means up here we need to say give heat, because we're not ever giving give heat. Yes, it was still the same symbol. Heat. There we go. This is something entropy thermodynamics. I didn't take the class. All right. So Marie Westlake was disappointed by Eugene Marmot testing she was disappointed by his testing. Punished him with and no, lab access can't go there. I don't know how to write this out. Marie Westlake was disappointed by Eugene Marmot's just general lab access. We hated him. And punished him with credit? Where does credit come in here? I've been set to give empathy. I'm sorry. That wasn't going to be correct, anyways. Punished him with a demotion. Why is performance not here? Like, I want performance to be here. Testing. I don't know. I'll have to come back to this. I'm at a loss and my brain is all tired now. But also, I was just thinking, what if this was actually Marie Westlake was disappointed by Tim Spender's drinking and punished him with, with a demotion? But I don't know if that's something that one can do. I don't know what the hierarchies are. They were talking about the Reynolds catastrophe or fiasco. Okay, so no, that wasn't that. Was disappointed by. Why is it disappointed? Was impressed. Right. By Eugene Marmot's discovery. And rewarded. Okay. I feel like it's somewhere in the take and gives, like give empathy versus give heat, which started a fire. I feel like that also means that we need to look at some stuff, like where the fire one is. Well, let's start here. We're looking at this. This is decrease matter heat. So this is take heat. Let's go make sure the other one is. And heat is the symbol that looks like a weird shaped D or something. I don't know what to call that. So then let's go see the other one. So that was take heat. This one is give heat. Yeah, so we didn't deal in empathy from what I can tell. So give hatred. So was he trying to aim that at So either way, it was give hatred, give heat, start a fire, take heat, take hatred, take heat, froze the burnt bath. I think that's correct. Believed he had been punished because after learning about the Harmony Foundation, he thought he was punished? Or was he rewarded? Punished, or maybe he was destroyed. Okay, so let's start with punished. Or what other things he was. He had been Excuse me. Destroyed? No. Thank you very much. He had been rewarded? Would he have been rewarded? Because the rebuilt artifact had been set to... What is the opposite of rewarded? He had been rewarded versus destroyed because of the rebuilt because the rebuilt artifact had been set to give hatred. However, it was actually set to give heat, which started a fire. This was when he was set on fire. This is when this is Stupid Fireboy. But we know that before then he met with the Harmony Foundation no more than like 5 days ahead of time. Unless what we thought is actually hatred is actually empathy. Let's change all the hatreds to empathy. Also, let's reward it. Rebuilt artifact had been set to give empathy. However, it was actually set to give heat. Wait. He said what the symbol was, right? Empathy. Nathan gave him a promotion. He took over Westlake's spot. Okay. Because of empathy. Okay. Okay, where did we get that information? About... No. Back here. This. Okay. We know that this is fiery passion, so this is give fire or heat. So this was give and take heat. Okay. Okay. He got the promotion though. Okay. Nathan gave him... Okay, I think that's correct. Empathy is what he was going for. That's actually what he was going for. Or maybe he thought... maybe we need to swap that about. Give, take. I don't know if I actually swapped it. I have no recall. Okay. Okay, but he thought this was all about the usage of empathy. But it turns out it was... Oops. Swap that. Give. Give empathy, which turned out to be give heat. He thought it was take empathy, but it was actually take heat. He had been punished because the rebuilt artifact had been set to give empathy. However, it was actually set... Right, and I just looked at that. Though it doesn't say whether the hook symbols were give or take, but we already know that the hook without the dot is decrease and the hook with the dot is increase. Yeah. That was this one. Alright, so let's go see. I keep saying I'm going to end, but I'm determined to finish this because I don't know if I'll be good. So increases with the dot, decreases without the dot. So when he got caught on fire, he was trying to give empathy. Give empathy or hatred? Oh, that's the real question. Let's go with hatred, I guess. No. That doesn't it doesn't we're going to start with empathy because he has empathy written on the wall with a heart. Nathan was impressed by Eugene Marmot's discovery, rewarded him with a promotion. I'm now 100% sure on that one. Go look at what? The wall? I'm looking at the wall. Oh, the artifact in the lab. Which time? This has one more thing, therefore it's an increase. Okay, so let's go see when he got okay, let's go look at it when it was when he caught on fire. Okay, in the lab. It was decrease what they thought was empathy. You know? Hold up. Let's go see what this. Let's go see. We actually figured something out earlier that might actually help with this. And it is the. Not this one. Goodness gracious. It's the procedure. Valid. Valid. Okay, let's go see. She says maybe this will change your mind, and this was to decrease hatred. This was to decrease hatred. So that's what it's actually set to also in the lab, to decrease hatred. It was supposed to decrease or take hatred. You know what? That's not. Hold up. We're going to just yeet these into the ether. Okay. This, the symbols in her brain, hatred is what we thought this was. Is what she thinks it is. And so we've been taking and giving hatred so much. Okay, so let's remove words. Let's remove symbols. Let's get back to the story. There we go. In the lab, it was set to take hatred. However, it was actually set to give. Or maybe it was set to give hatred. Oh. No, it's supposed to decrease hatred. Okay, that's right. Why is he on fire then? Well, that's because they don't actually know how it works. It was actually set to give heat, which started a fire. It was meant to give hatred, but actually set to take heat. which froze a bird bath. That doesn't make sense either. And I hate the fact that they're using the words take and give versus increase and decrease. This is currently set to decrease hatred. Take hatred. Now, eliminate or replenish. That would have been useful too, but that's not other options here, I guess. Okay, during a protest. No, we got that. Okay. Decrease the hatred. During the protest, it was supposed to be... Let's go check. Is a protest... Okay, let's look in the window because we're creepers. These were the ones that were lit up, so it was the increase the matter of heat, which they call hatred. So they were trying to increase the hatred. Correct? That's what I got out of that. Increase the hatred. Give hatred, but actually it's set to... And I thought maybe this symbol was incorrect, but this symbol was never used in any of these. Maybe Eugene was the one to do it. Maybe Jack was just... No, this is Eugene's story. It was supposed to increase or give hatred, but actually set to... That doesn't make sense. Harmony Foundation. Eugene Marmot believed he had been punished because the rebuilt artifact had been set to... That doesn't make sense. Give hatred. Does the position matter? That's the other question. Does the position of the things matter? I don't think it mentioned anything about the position as long as they lit up. That's important. That's important. Increase, decrease. Fire. Yeah, it doesn't really say. Get out of here. He says this wasn't as opposed to owl. All right, have a good night. Thanks for coming again. I guess I have to figure this out on my own or wait till next week. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Truly. absolutely dumb, but he still managed to get the promotion, which is annoying. Anyways, you have a good night's sleep, and I will catch up with you later. Goodbye. For sure, absolutely. He not bright. Thank you. Have a good night. Okay. Let's see. We have decrease the matter of fire. I think there's. I don't think that's correct. Let's see. Maybe it was set to give hatred. I'm sure we've already cycled through this. Take heat, which froze birth bath. Nathan Hoyle was impressed by Eugene Marmot's discovery and rewarded him with a promotion. Because of the rebuilt artifact. He had been rewarded. No, punished. Because the rebuilt artifact. Activated artifact? Okay. Had been set to take hatred. However, is actually set to give fire heat. Maybe heat isn't the word we need to look for. Take hatred, but it was set to. Maybe I'm back on the give ice idea. No, so take heat's still correct, I think. They were trying to decrease the heat. There's something. Oh, okay. Decrease heat, yes. Decrease heat. But was it not him who did it? During a protest, Jack. Tried to set it to give hatred, but actually set it to take heat. Or maybe it's give ice. And we'll go back to the give fire. Maybe it's back to take fire. I feel like the terminology is absolutely the issue. No, this is all about heat. We have not tried to change anything. Hatred. Testing or discovery. We'll see. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to end it here for the night. I'm just spinning in circles, and I'll probably fall asleep and get the answer right immediately away, and that's gonna be very annoying. Um, but thank you all for coming to the stream tonight. These seem to be getting longer the deeper I get into this game, so maybe I can't do 3 puzzles and then the chapter overall story puzzle. Anyways, maybe I'll figure this out on my own. And then I'll just be like, hey, I figured it out. I'm dumb. Anyways, this has been a lot of fun. Hope you have a good night. Have a good rest of your Monday. Have a good rest of your week. And I'll see y'all here next Monday. Bye-bye.